Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about vocal delays, and in particular we're going to be talking about throws. Throws are basically a way to automate your delay in order to emphasize a certain word that you're saying, but it also fills up space in a production. Since I already did a video on reverbs, which I'll leave a card to right here, you can check that out if you want, I figured I'd do a video on delays. So we're going to jump right into it. I have a song pulled up here, and kind of a throwaway song, but it'll really demonstrate the point that I'm trying to get across. Okay, so I have this song right here, and first I'm just going to have you guys listen to it to get a feel for it, and then we'll try to fill up some of the space with a delay.
Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to love again. Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to feel again.
So I'm really just doing this off the cuff, but honestly, I feel like when it says arms and heart, those are things that really should be emphasized. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use a throw in order to fill up some space and really emphasize those words. So when people talk about throws, they're really talking about sends and automating the send. So what you're going to want to do first is go to your track here. So here's the vocal tape, and we're going to go to our sends, and we're going to create a new one. So we'll just go to 10 right here. And we're going to label it. I always label stuff because it kind of helps me to know what it is. We'll label it delay throw. So now we know what it is. A lot of times with effects too, you're actually going to have them in stereo. So we're just going to go to this bus and click right here, and that's going to change it to stereo. Okay, so now we're going to go in here, and we're actually going to use a stock delay just because everybody has it. And normally I'd use something like Echoboy from Soundtoys, which is kind of my go-to for vocal delays and stuff. But we'll go here to delay, and we'll go to echo. This is a very, very simple delay, and I actually really like how it sounds too. So right here's the feedback. That's really how long you want it to drag out, and then you have your note. So that's basically the rhythmic aspect of it. Do you want it to be an eighth note, a quarter note, a whole note? And you kind of just have to play around with that to see what fits your song. But in this instance, since we're trying to fill up space and emphasize a word, I think I kind of want quarter notes. So what I do is just exaggerate it. First off, you're going to have to just pull the send up. And if you don't know about sends, the more you go up or closer to 0, the more you're actually affecting the vocal. So this is going to be kind of ridiculous, but let's just listen to this.
Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to love again. Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to feel again.
Now the problem with having it on all the time is that it actually clouds up the vocal. So this is where automating sends or throws come into play. So what we're going to do is we are going to dial this back to a very minuscule delay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to automate it. And once it says arms or heart, we're actually going to pull this up. But how do you automate it? You're actually going to switch this where it says read to latch. So what latching does is basically automate something in real time, and then it'll keep it there. But you want to make sure to turn it off after because it can screw it up.
Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to love again. Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to feel again.
So now, like I said, you're going to turn off latch, And then if we just click A to show our automation, you can see right here, you actually have to go into volume and then go to your send one, and it'll actually show you what you did. Now from this point, you can make little corrections to make it perfect. So let's just listen back.
Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to love again.
Now in this instance, I actually didn't do this last part, to love again, and I think I should have. So we're actually just going to pull this up and kind of give it a little bit of a curve. Then we're going to click shift, click all these points, pull it down a little bit, and now let's listen.
Ever start to love again.
This is one of the most easy and useful things that you can use when mixing music, and you can do this for reverbs, delays, you can do it for filter effects. I mean, you could literally do it for anything. You can actually even do pitch modulation.
Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to love again.
I'm going to keep this video kind of short and sweet, so I hope you guys got something out of it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a ton. And thank you for 600 subscribers, by the way. I'm very, very appreciative, and I'd love to see the channel grow. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Into your arms, into your heart, you are the only way I'll ever start to love again.